Hey guys, Mike the Gaming Dad here and welcome back to the channel. This is episode 20 of my Skyrim Survival Mode Let's Play, and in the last episode we actually completed the Dragonborn main campaign. So we travelled to Apocrypha and defeated Mirak. So my plan now is to actually let you all vote on what we do next. So after this episode I will be posting another vote, so for those of you that are still watching this and tuning in, and there are quite a lot of you, which I'm still really pleased about. I'm glad people are still enjoying this series, so yeah, I'll be posting a vote and then you can decide what we do next. So in this episode, because we finished the Dragonborn DLC quite quickly, I'd forgotten actually how short that questline is actually. Like the Dawnguard one is like the main questline, isn't it? I mean, it took us like 8 episodes each to complete both of those, but the Dragonborn one, I think we did it in like 3. So my plan in this episode is we're going to start off by completing the final descent, where we've got to go into Gratian Corellius. Is it Corellius? Yeah. No, sorry, Cretius Corellius. Couldn't get my words out then. Inside Raven Rock Mine, and travel down and find the remains of his great grandfather Gratian. So we're going to complete this quest because this quest will actually then allow us to pick up the home in Raven Rock, because we've already completed the other part of it. And this will also get us the final word of the one of the shouts that I think we need, which is, where is it, Dragon Aspect. So that is also down here as well. So, and then once we've done that, we're just going to do a bit of housekeeping. So we've got a lot of quests in here that we need to try and get down. So what I'm kind of thinking is ones that are not tied to any sort of main quest line, and ones that are not tied to anything, like the ones that are not Daedric quests. I'll try and do as many of those as I can, try and whittle this down, and then you can vote on kind of what we do next, whether we do the Companions, for example, or whether we do Thieves Guild, or whether we go out and do lots of Daedric quests, or basically I'll let you decide what we do. So things like bring one mammoth tusk to Isolde. What else could we do? Find the source of power in Ranveig's Fast. I wouldn't do talk to Aventus Aretino because that's actually tied to the Dark Brotherhood, isn't it? So we'll leave that. Speak to the Jarl of Falkreath we could do. Join the Stormcloak Rebellion we won't do, because again I'll leave that in case you want me to do the Civil War. I'll leave join the Imperial Legion. Investigate Shroud Hearth Barrow we could do. Participate in the Drinking Quest I won't do because that is a Daedric quest, as is Speak to Lod. We could do the Rising Dead, the Staff of Hasadoki. These I wouldn't do that because that's linked to the Thieves Guild. We could do that, that's not linked to anything, as is Pets of Skyrim, they're in the same location. The Forsworn Conspiracy, Guest for Dinner. First Lessons we won't do because that is a college, as is and Discerning the Transmundane is a Daedric quest. We won't do Trouble in Skyrim because that's linked to the Companions, but we could do that. Balance of Power. I won't do Break of Dawn, House of Horrors, or Mind of Madness because they're all Daedric quests. We could continue doing some fishing, Heart of Gold, and bolstering the ranks. So, like, as an example, I'm not obviously going to get all that done in this episode, but those are the ones we'll probably attempt in some way. So I'll just take these off for now, just so I've not got loads of different competing quest markers. But yeah, that's kind of my plan, guys. So let's get into it.
Leading Cretius on, I'll never understand.
Some of you will have seen that I started the... Oh no, we've got a skeever. Some of you will have seen that I've now started Starfield, so I recorded the first episode the other evening. I do want to get more out, to be honest, like really quickly if I can, because I've noticed like there's other YouTubers who've got like loads of content out, put loads of hours into the game, and I've literally played it like once and done like a few hours, so I do need to try and give that my focus really. So I will still produce Skyrim content. I'll just have to try and work out a method of fitting them both in. I do have a build guide that I want to do as well on the Wood Elf, and we've now finally finished the Last of Us series, which didn't get a massive audience, to be honest. There's only like 100 people that have kind of been tuning in and watching it, but that is now finished as well. It is good, by the way. I'm not like blowing my own trumpet, but it did come together quite well. Like we managed to, like completed the whole game, and I think in the end it would have been 100% completion. Like I managed to show where every trophy was. The only reason I didn't get 100% completion because there was a trophy that you need to get as part of a mini game, like literally right at the end of the very last episode, and I messed it up, so I ended up, it was the only one I didn't get, so that was a bit of a shame, but yeah, it was a good series anyway. I do enjoy that game. But yeah, my attention now is firmly on Starfield, which I must say I was very, very impressed. I was also impressed not just with the actual game and the gameplay, but at how well it ran. I mean, I loaded it up, and pretty much what I probably should have done on reflection was load it up and play it and optimize it, because playing on PC, like getting a new game, it's like notoriously hard at first. You've got to like optimize it, like make sure your performance is right, especially if you are like using a screen recorder and recording audio as well at the same time. Like it has to be right. And I mean, to be honest, the quality came out really well. Like I was pleased with it. There's the occasional like crackle, which I think was my screen recorder. It wasn't the actual gameplay. The screen recorder just sometimes struggled to pick up the audio. But I mean, it's minimal. Like you'd barely notice it. And I played it for like over 2 hours, and it didn't crash at all. And it just basically ran like an absolute dream, which I wish I could have said the same when I first loaded The Last of Us up, which was an absolute car crash for the first like 2 weeks. But yeah, ran amazing and looked amazing as well. So if you've not checked that video out that I put up yesterday, then do please give it a watch and see what you think. It is, yeah, I've got high expectations now for that game, considering how good it looked. I do like space and space games. I'm a bit of a nerd, but I can't really say I've played many. But it just, so like I've not really got a great deal to compare it to. Like I've played a lot of RPGs. I've not played a lot of, I've done that twice now. I've not played a lot of like space games, but it just, yeah, it like I was really, really impressed with it. Now we've got some more Draugr just chilling around here. It's mad that we're still seeing like just standard Draugr like these. Normally at this point I'd be expecting to see lots of like Draugr whites and not a lot else, to be honest, and then maybe the occasional like restless one or something, and then maybe at the end you get like a few death lords, but yeah, still seeing like the basic Draugr. Oh, we've got lots in here. But these are all going to wake up. Should probably switch to my fire sword, to be honest, because it's extra effective against Draugr, isn't it? At least I think it's Draugr as well. It's definitely vampires that are susceptible to fire damage. Maybe it's not Draugr as well. Oh wow, they've all woken up now. I like how they're all using like frost magic against me. No, I'm a Nord. This does nothing to me. Don't really think we need soul gems, do we? Remember having quite a lot. Yeah, we've got loads. I don't think we need to pick up any more. I need to be trying to sort my inventory out, not adding to it. Oh, Stalrim. I think we need Stalrim, don't we? Do we need... Is it this quest we need Stalrim for? Nordic jewellery. Craft a piece of Nordic jewellery at a forge. I think we need Stalrim for that. So I'm gonna just mine this. So that'll be another quest that we can get off our log as well. It's worth quite a lot, Skyrim, as well. I don't plan to make any gear with it, but we could sell it. There we go. And we get a Draugr as well, which we can pick his pocket. Weak paralysis poison, probably don't really need that. Do we have lots of ingredients, or do we use them? I think we used most of them in the last episode, didn't we? Oh, fire salt's useful. Potion of water walking, that's quite valuable. Definitely sell that. Scathgraw. Alright, should we do some crafting with what we've just picked up? Try and level up our alchemy skill if we can. Potion of resist fire. Fortify two-handed, not really useful for us, but at least it worked. Resist frost. Oh, we need our goldfish, we need to give that to, is it Mila or Mila Valentia in Whiterun would like a goldfish. I'll keep hold of the rest. We kind of use some of the other things. Oh no. You have to remove them to stop them doing it, don't you? Could just stand there and just like boost my restoration skill just by constantly casting magic, although they are. It was shock, wasn't it, which does drain your magic, or so maybe not. Coming down to investigate, right into my trap. Makes a massive difference having the sneak bonuses on. Where's that Dragon Death Lord going? Straight into my arrow. He literally has no idea where it's come from, does he? It was a bit of an odd kill cam. A handle to pull, which I'm assuming will open up that gate over there, and an arcane enchanter. Have we got anything to disenchant, I wonder? Or did we do that in the last episode? No, we must have done that. So we're trying to get our inventory down. We've got an expert chest though. Oh, come on, we're having a shocker here. There we go, finally. One scroll of hysteria. Hardly worth it. Spelltome Ice Spike. Don't really need it, but thank you. Oh, now we've got another one. There we go. Got rid. What have we got there? Frost salts. What time it is actually in game? 12:57. Right, I need to heal myself, don't I? And we do need to use a soul gem on our weapons. There we go. What have we got down here, I wonder? It's an icy path. Ah, so this is the This has taken us out into the where we need to go. I wonder what the other path was. Keep standing on that. I really need to pay attention to what's on the floor. So we've just got another adept chest. The lockpick system in Starfield, by the way, is yeah, really good. We've just been attempting novice picks locks at the minute, but yeah, really impressed with it so far. It's like a mini puzzle where you've got to pick. You have different locks which are shaped like different ways, like they touch different points. Each one will be different. You've got to try and work out which one goes where. We got down here another chest. Restless Drauga. Search Milius. Ice Warhammer of Chills. Don't need it, but thank you. So we're going to find the remains of Gratian Corellius now, the grandfather. And he has on him the Blood Skal Blade, another unique weapon. A great two-handed weapon, actually. Really like this one. So, Gratian's Journal. Received a letter from the East Empire Company today. They say that some of the miners broke through the wall in Shaft 3 of Ravenrock Mine and found some ruins. I hope this isn't another waste of time like that fiasco they sent me to in Cyrodiil. I'll gather my assistant Milius and sail back to Ravenrock at first light. It'd be nice to see the old house in Solstheim again. Finally arrived in Ravenrock and was surprised at the number of dark elf refugees living in town. They aren't really from mining stock, but I think they'll make fine workers one day. Milius and I spent a good part of the day clearing the ash off the roof of my house. The damn volcano is still erupting almost day and night. If it wasn't for the ash covering everything, it would almost look beautiful. Milius and I are headed into Ravenrock Mine to have a look at whatever it is the miners uncovered. I think I'll stop by the old swing and scoop and pick up a few supplies before we head down. Couldn't hurt to be prepared. Looks like the miners broke right through the wall of an old Nordic barrow. I've seen this sort of thing in Skyrim before. Damn Nords have barrows dotting the landscape and almost none of them are ever marked on any maps. Looks like this barrow belonged to someone called the Blood Skal clan. I'm going to take some rubbings off the inscriptions on the tombs and see if I can't learn some more information from the history books. It's been a few days and I can't find even a single mention of this clan anywhere. Milius and I decided to proceed ahead. We've come to a drop down point, but I can see a massive chamber below. Took the better part of a day to lower everything down and climb down the almost sheer drop. It's been an astonishing day of discovery. After exploring the large chamber beyond the drop-off, I was startled to find the strangest weapon I've ever laid eyes upon sitting upon a pedestal of sorts. The blade appears to be flawless and is emitting a faint, chilling glow. Bits of parchment I found about the chamber seem to call this the Blood Skal Blade. Not certain if I should remove it yet. I think I'll sleep on it. I've decided against my own better judgment to remove the Blood Skal Blade from its pedestal. Milius seems completely against it, but we need to bring this wondrous artifact with us when we find a way out of the barrow. I should have listened to Milius. The moment the blade was lifted, we were set upon by Drauga. Milius fought bravely, but he fell. I was able to destroy the remaining ones, but I was badly wounded. I can barely stand. My only chance would be finding a way out of this place, but I fear that I'm trapped. Exploring has been slow. I can only move for maybe a few minutes at a time before I have to rest. My supplies are running low and I'm feeling weaker by the hour. The only progress I've made is finding a strange door with markings on it that I've never seen. There appears to be something to them that I'm missing, as they've confounded my attempts at getting through. I'll have to study this further in order to make any progress. Barely can keep awake. I'm fairly certain that the key to the door involves the use of the Bloodscale blade. When swinging the weapon, I've noticed a ribbon of mystical energy emanating from it. I think by swinging the sword in different directions, it's possible to manipulate this ribbon and solve whatever puzzle this door represents. I hope to get well enough to put this to the test soon. Each swing is a huge effort. I've lost track of time and my strength is fading. I can't even stand anymore. My wound refuses to heal. I'm afraid this tomb will become my resting place. If anyone finds this journal, please send these notes to my superiors at the East Empire Company and tell my wife that I love her. May RK guide me to my final rest. So those were the final days of Gratian Corellius. We'll take his journal actually, because we need, escape Bloodscale Barrow. So we now need to use the blade to escape. And there's this curious door here. So what we need to do is use the weapon to get through the door. So see these lines here? If we swing across the line, you'll fire a beam from the blade, and then this will open up the door. Oh, that's the wrong way. There we go. I was trying to do it backwards, but then I remember I don't have the correct perk to do it backwards, so... Finally, we should have to do it down the middle. No, stop doing it that way, come on. There we go. Right, and now we can go through. Try and get past these axes first. Now we should have a dragon priest to contend with, and if I remember correctly, this dragon priest uses shock magic, so we should probably use a potion of resist shock. What I'm going to try and do as well is, if you stand afar, he will blast at you. There he is. From afar, whereas if you get up close they tend to not use their magic as much, so we'll try that strategy, hopefully it works. So I'm going to use fillet resist shock, and do we have anything that boosts our one-handed? I don't think we do we? I will just use our shock. I'm going to try and stun him as well with an unrelenting force. Oh, we missed. Wow, we are doing like next to no damage to this guy. Let's replenish our magicka. try and use our bow because we're doing a lot less damage than I thought we would using our sword. I'm going to use our filter of true shot as well. Where's he gone? As if he's hiding from me. Oh, come on. There, we got him. Do we get him? I think we got him. Wherever he's disappeared to. There we go. So we have got the Zachrysos mask. Increase shock resistance by 50% and shock spell damage by 25%. So yeah, my first strategy didn't work as well as I was hoping there. Our sword wasn't doing a lot of damage. Plus, I forgot that he has a drain. He has a shock shield, doesn't he? Not shock shield. Shock cloak. So he was actually draining our magicka when we were close to him. So the bow ended up being a much better strategy. As if that chest had 2 gold in it. And then this should hopefully be the final word that we need. There we go, Dragon Aspect. Full shout completed. Do we have a black book here? We do actually. But my carry weight is a bit out of hand, isn't it, as well? Right, which black book is this? I can't actually remember which this one is. Oh, the Winds of Change. Learn the Black Book's hidden knowledge. I'm not going to bother with the Seekers if I can. They are a bit of a pain. I'll take the Grand one. Font of Magicka. We don't need Magicka, do we? We're all good. Now we've got a lurker. We should probably deal with the lurker at least. The enemies are significantly harder in Apocrypha, I find. The general level does tend to be quite high. Those lurkers are proper meat shields. I'm not going to pick a load more scrolls up. Words and philosophy. That's a skill book, isn't it? I can't remember which one that is. That's speech, is it, potentially? Making a point not to pick up skill books at the minute because I end up just using them at really early levels when we should. I should listen to my own advice and save them. Right, what do we get from the Winds of Change? So we've got Scholar's Insight. Reading skill books gives you an extra skill point. There you go. See, so that is a very useful one. Companion's Insight. Your attacks, shouts and destruction spells do no damage to your followers. That's also a really good one. And Lover's Insight. Do 10% more damage and get 10% better prices for people from people of the opposite sex. That can be useful in certain situations. I think later on Scholar's Insight will be a good one to get, but because I'm going to stop reading skill books, I'm going to go with Companion's Insight for now, because I have shouted my companion off a cliff on more than one occasion. We got some bandits here, it sounds like. Ah, we do. Oh, it's a Reaver Highwayman. Give me your soul. Wow, he is quite powerful, isn't he? So let's change to our Nordic sword. Seems to have got boxed in, or it's by the highwayman that I've raised that was stood there doing nothing. Oh, we got another one. Got ourselves a nice set of bone mold armor to take back for our armory. If we weren't so encumbered, I probably would take that. Deathbrand. Are these the miners that were here potentially? Blood Skull Barrow. Yeah, no, you won't. Where are the other Reavers? There's one more that we should have to deal with, who is here. Made light work of him. Right, let's get back to Raven Rock and then we can finally give some peace to the Corellius family. We go directly over these rocks, I wonder. But the shortest way as the crow flies. Yes, we can. Where is Gratian Corellius gone? Oh, it's Cretius, sorry. Where is he? He's in his house. Of course he is. Cretius.
Please, tell me what you found.
You were right
Please,
all
tell me what you
along.
found. Let me see that. Huh, I knew it. Gratian's death wasn't because of a rockfall. It was just a story to keep people away from the tombs. Now that I have his journal in hand, I can get some closure from the East Empire Company. Make them pay for lying to everyone.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Thank you. Now, I believe I owe you a little more than a debt of gratitude for all that work you did. Here, it's not much, but it's the best an old retired miner can do.
500 gold. Thank you very much.
Mark my words, Raven Rock isn't finished yet.
Right, so
I hate to break it to you, but there isn't a
one final thing we are going to do here is speak to Glover Mallory, because what we need to do is make a piece of jewellery, don't we? So what is it we need to make? Nordic. We'll just make like a Nordic ring or something, so we need a quicksilver ingot, which hopefully he will have.
Steel, dwarf, the finest weapons and armor.
Does he have a quicksilver ingot? Yes.
Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
Right, so let's make a piece of Nordic jewellery. There we go. Right, I'm going to sell you some stuff now.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Yeah, you can take my gold, though. I'm not using it. Do need to sort our weapon situation out, don't we? We are carrying so much stuff. Strange that you can't. I thought we could sell him Stallerin, but we can't. And we are a bit over encumbered, so I'm gonna drop. We've got a veil deer hide and a veil saber cat hide. I'm going to drop those. Along with the Stallerin probably. Don't need it.
I'll fix it up right.
I just realised we don't have we don't have Serana anymore, do we? I wonder why she's gone. I don't remember getting rid of her. Did we leave her somewhere? Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is head back to Skyrim. I'd like passage back to Skyrim, please.
The maiden doesn't move until I've been paid.
That's not a problem. You'll get your gold, don't worry. 250 gold, here you go.
Right then. Let's be off.
I'm no fan of the sun.
Ah, she's back. Serana. Someone who's watching the Let's Play actually told me the issue with Serana's
If you think it'll help.
Serana's carry weight, which is actually really helpful. Apparently, every time you go like inside and outside and she puts her hood on, apparently there's like an issue where she'll always like, it counts as like a new hood, like a new material. So her carry weight just gets less and less and less the more you have her, and it can only be fixed with like you can only like console command it away. So it explains why I can't give her anything, which is good. So although it doesn't massively help me, at least I know why now. So thank you to the person who told me that. Right, we're going to go into the town first and grab a bed and a warm fire and something to eat. Yeah, because it's probably quite late, isn't it? Yeah, 8:40. I don't know why I said town, obviously. I meant Windhelm. Ah, and Balder's here as well, that's good. We missed you, Balder, on Solstheim. Alright, let's go and stay in... Is it Candlehearth Hall? Yeah, Candlehearth Hall.
Poor Nilsine has been wrecked since her sister was killed.
Elder
Some fresh baked bread
Earlydurn.
and good cheese. If mind you don't get fresh with Susanna. She plays the flirt, but it's just to get good tips.
We go talk to Susanna. I'd like to rent a room, please.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything
This is
else.
Susanna. No,
beyond
Viola.
about. The butcher could be around any corner.
Where is Susanna? Luffane. Luffin. You're not Susanna, are you? Captain Lonelygale.
I made my fortune as a sea captain, but now I'm
Stenvar.
I own Hollyfrost Farm outside the city.
Maybe she's not around.
If a bit dull.
You know about
Sing a good
Talos?
tavern brawl,
He
but
founded the
just
Empire.
thing to
Nils.
spirits.
Right, let's. We should probably eat first because we are already quite hungry. Because we've got a lot of salmon steaks, don't we? Right, let's have a sleep till the morning. We're probably hungry again now. Yeah. More salmon then for breakfast.
They used to call Windhelm the City of Kings in my book.
The Crimson Dirks book. You can read that to start a quest. I've used that recently, actually.
Every night, I walk around a grey quarter.
I'm not going to pick up more quests at the minute, though. We need to try and use what we have. Right, so the quests I said we were going to look at are investigate Shroud Half Barrow, find the source of Ranveig's Fast, speak to the Jarl of Falkreath, bring one mammoth tusk to Isolde. The Rising Dead will probably do, Staff of Hasadoki. We could maybe, if we get to Riften, we could do those. I don't know whether we will or not. Shrine of Talos, Guests for Dinner. Right, we'll leave all them on and we'll just try and see what is close nearby. I do want to go this way because I want to stop off at Tundra Homestead and sort our inventory out. So what we could do is defeat the Seducer's bandit leader, go and attend the banquet feast, and then travel down to Whiterun possibly. And then from there, go to the site of the ambush, find the source of power in Ranveig's Fast, and just maybe like work ourselves across the map. We're probably not going to get down to Riften, I don't think. So Florentius is over there, and then we've got the Ghost in the Ratway and free Scritch from its cave. We might not get to Iverstead either. The ritual site one's a weird one, actually. That's one of the... That was added in as part of Anniversary Edition, although it's existed for many years before that. It's not a... I don't know if they've changed it or not, but when I did it a few years ago, it wasn't a great quest, to be honest. So I'll get rid of Florentius, because we're probably not going to get to do that. And I'll get rid of the two in the Ratway. Probably the one in Iverstead as well, because I don't know if we'll get down there. And we'll leave the rest and just see how many of them we can do. Right, where is my horse? Where is my faithful steed? Here he is. Balder. Balder the Beautiful. Balder the Brilliant. Balder the Bloody Cold. Stood there in his armour for 3 whole episodes. Where are the wolves going? Stormcloaks returning to Windhelm. I think we can cut up through here now, through the woods. Oh no, more wolves. Ice wolves as well. Leave my horse alone, you ice wolves. Oh no, they've like nearly killed Balder. Get off Balder, you. Ooh, that was close. Probably shouldn't have ridden our horse all the way up to the wolves, but kind of caught me by surprise then. Right, I'm going to leave Balder here. And he shall hopefully be hidden from the fighting. We're almost out of bolts now for our weapon, I wonder. Dwarven bolt. Yeah, so we can probably go back to arrows when we run out. Who are you? Are you who I'm after? Yes, you are. Hidden them as your giant spore. Wow. I need to be careful what I pick up because I'm so close to running out of space still. Right, Serana has joined the party. Seducer's Bandit Leader Journal. So that will move the quest on. Please don't kill me. How do we miss then? Right, I think that is them dead. Dark arrows, we'll have those. Although that has pushed us over, so should probably drop something. We'll poison our bow with a... we should be good now. I won't bother picking anything else up. Where is the bandit camp actually? I thought... Was it up here? Ah, it's here. They'd come down the mountain because they were fighting something. So, there is here... Oh, you can unlock the pets, can't you, as well? Free the Eltria nymph. Hello, demented Eltria nymph. Are you okay? Did they hurt you? Aren't you an adorable little bug? I wonder why they kept you caged. You're a weird one, but still only the third strangest thing I've met this week. Do you want to come with me? Alright, let's go. And we now have a giant bug following me. We'll collect the pets of Skyrim. Yeah, where was I? We need to get out of the cold, but in here is a bandit's note on hidden treasure that will direct you to get the one of the best two-handed weapons in the game, actually. As part of this quest. So yes, if you are interested in that, I do actually have a guide on it as well. So yeah, really, really good weapon. I'm not going to pick it up because we don't need it, and it'll just give us another quest marker, which I don't want, to be honest. So right, I'm going to change my healing to a torch because we are getting a bit cold. Come on, Balder, let's go. Oh, we've got another quest marker now. Svarig's Seducer's Camp. So we can do that on the way, that's good. And then attend the banquet feast. I think this is Svarig's camp. Oh no, we've got a wraith. Balder, get out of the way. Let's go deal with Svarig, and then we will move on.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Oh, now we've got wolves here as well now. Oh, we've got Svarig down. Who's this? Seducer's Bandit. Who did we get hit by then? Was that a wolf? Something shot me. We are really cold, aren't we? So we're going to have some hot soup, I think.
I knew I heard something.
Right, let's eat some hot soup. And that will help. Got an arrow to the face, you Khajiit. As if you just did nothing, you just stood there. Wow, we just shot you in the face and nothing happened. Right, where is Svarig? What's he got on his little table? Oh, we can stand by the fire, that's good. Candles. Will warm me up. Right, Svarig's journal. And then that will complete that section. I'm not going to read all these, by the way. I read the one in Bloodskull. Sorry, in the mine, only because I think it's quite a good one and key to the story. But I've done this quest many, many, many times, and I just kind of want to get through them. What's this cave? Forsaken cave. Stand by this fire and warm myself up a minute. You want to come, sir? Oh no, you're a vampire, aren't you? So you're not affected by the cold. Right, let's go kill some of your kin, Serana. Not that we've killed enough, you know, vampires while we've been together. Where is the best way to go? Blood chill can. We could probably go up through the Wayward Pass, couldn't we? And then round, potentially. Is that a good way to go? Or should we go round? I suppose the longer way around would be going round past Fort Fellhammer. We'll try go through the Wayward Pass first. It's like some giant spiders having a fight. Yeah, we'll try and get past them because I don't want to fight them. Ah, look at its legs after us. We must get away from it. Oh, trolls fighting. What are Spriggans doing out here? Strange. Very strange. Right, whereabouts are we now? Nearly there, going in the right direction. Come on, Balder. Oh, camera went a bit weird then. Here we are at Blood Chill Cavern. I love this view when you come into here, by the way. I think this is such a good design. The way it's kind of like built into the rock, and you've got the light shining down at the waterfall, like everything. It's just like so aesthetically pleasing, I think, and sinister at the same time, with like the hanging moss and the gargoyles. It's probably what like this from the outside is probably one of my favourite homes. Yeah, you're not sinister at all, are you?
I
Need something?
need something.
Yes, I brought my pet demented Eltria nymph.
Need something?
Durian's wasted already. Right, what does it take a man to get an ale around here? You there, waiter.
What do you need? Yes?
I'd like to be seated now. I'm starving, let's eat already. Can you show me to my table?
Of course.
Hello there, Mr. Bard. Right, I'm going to equip my Nordic Sword of Scorching. Not that I think you're all vampires and you're going to try and murder us all. You know, just for safe measures, just in case. You never know when you might need a weapon. Make sure we are fully healed. Right, let's read the feast notes. Please read aloud. If you are reading this, I am dead, and so you will have to hear my toast in spirit. Of course, a little business first. As I have no living heirs, I have decided the manor will be bequeathed to you, provided you finish this last meal. As you know, I have always loved dinner parties, and so for my final dinner, I have decided to have a few friends over. Therein, you and I shared a long and fruitful business partnership, but you altered the books to give yourself a larger cut. Don't think I didn't notice. Naughty, naughty. Marina, you were my first love, but also my first mistake, for your love was not mine alone, and for that I never forgot. Ygritte, you were my ward, and in some ways I considered you a daughter, but a daughter does not plot to steal an inheritance, so I will teach you this lesson as a father would. What, murder by vampires? Leathil, we fought in the war together, and our bond is in many ways sacred, yet I know the horrors you committed to survive, and while I dismissed it then, I cannot now. Galtius, my old Imperial friend who used to drink wine with me at the Cyrilli Brothers vineyard in Skingrad. One night you drank too much and saw fit to insult my family. I told you I forgave you, and as you were drunk, I did not. Like, some of these are quite big, some of them are just like quite petty, aren't they? Lastly, Imposter Ralof, we've never met. I've brought you here on a whim. You were here as a wild card, a chance to change the fate of my friends or to revel in it. Much like my fate in the next world, it's far more exciting, you see, if the future is unknown. And with that said, drinks are served. Right, everyone get seated. Who are we missing? Not everyone is sitting down. There we go. Wow, he's powerful, isn't he? This guy, very powerful. Oh no, do not put my weapons away, that was silly. Ah, it's Dorian from the Dawn Guard. Why are you getting so close to me? Like, I know we, fought the vampires together, but we're not that close.
This better be good.
The vampires are all dead, and the will says the house belongs to me.
Very good. But you've created a debt between us. Here, take this. We're even now.
1,000 gold. And that completes the guests for dinner. I like how the rest of them were like super weak, and then this guy, where is he? Waiter was just like an absolute beast. Egrets. Don't think anyone made it, did they? Galtius. Yeah, so this is how we gain the Leathil. Ah, tomatoes, we will definitely have them. They are useful for making soup. Yeah, this is how we get the this home. This is actually a good one, actually, because it contains many more places to store things that the one we're using doesn't have. It's like you can put I could place Harkon's sword here if we wanted. Zephyr, Dawnguard, Runehammer, Oriel's bow. I like where all the masks are sort of displayed here. It's quite a good home, this. If there's anyone who's not actually got it or used it before, the decor on it's really impressive. It does get cleaned up when you leave and come back as well, like it's not like a mess and covered in blood and everything else, but it is still quite sinister. Like if you wanted to live here as a vampire, like you could quite easily do it. Like it's you've even got like a dungeon cell down here which you could like lock someone in. And then you've got 2 beds for children, along with a vampire doll, which is quite unnerving. And then I think through here is the master bedroom, which is actually a really impressive design. So you have a staff enchanter in here, which is good, and this like really amazing enchanting and alchemy setup. Coffins, lots of storage. Yeah, the decor in here is pretty cool. Like this, like, really cool desk. And then the master bedroom. I don't come here often actually, but every time I come in and look, I'm like, yeah, I should definitely stay here. Like, it's really good. Oh, very nearly made it out. So close to the door, my friend. So close. Bard got killed. Right, from here we're going to go directly south to our home. We're going to drop a lot of our stuff off, free up, sort our carry weight out. We'll probably leave our pet here as well, and hopefully it won't eat our rabbit. And then we're going to go give the young girl a goldfish, and then from there we'll probably go to the site of the ambush, and then I think it leads you to here, doesn't it, the quest? So then if we go there, then we may end up coming and doing the Falkreath ones actually, and not bothering going over to Markarth. Glad when we're out of the cold. More frostbite spiders. No, thank you. Got places to be and things to drop off. We can finally see the familiar, comforting sight of Whiterun in the distance. Oh no, a saber cat. Hopefully this guard will take care of it. Oh, it's gone. Oh, we've gone past Cicero so many times. If the Dark Brotherhood wins the vote, then I'll try and remember to come back here and do the random little quest there. You don't actually have to do the one where you help him, but seeing as he's been there for probably about 3 Skyrim weeks now, we should probably help him. Home sweet home, we have not been here in a while. I'll go check our garden actually, see what we've got growing there. What do we plant? So we can actually use all this to make things, can't we? So we've got potato plants, leeks, and cabbages. I'll leave the carrots and the blue mountain flower. We'll also grab these ones here. There we go. Right. Demented Eltria nymph meets thistle. Thistle meet demented the Eltria nymph. Let's harvest some venom. I need some help in battle. Stay here, this is your new home. Grumble. Right, so now we have a rabbit and this thing. You can actually collect 2 of them, by the way. Right, cooking pot. Let's make hot vegetable soup and vegetable soup. There we go. And then we have another mask which we can leave here, don't we? How many masks do we have? We've got Mirak. I don't know if that's one that's on there. Zakrisos. Can't say that. There we go. We got anything else we can drop off? Should we put Mirak on one of these? The first Dragonborn is now nothing more than a mannequin. Oh no, we don't want to wear it. There we go. Look at him in all his glory next to one of his followers. I really wish this set had a helmet. It's so much better if it did. Right, I'm going to... What have we got stored in here? The Bloodscar blade can go in. Harkon's sword, Mirak's sword and his staff. Canticle bark, I don't think we need that anymore, do we? Draw knife. Is that all we can drop off? Could probably drop more off actually. I'm being a bit of a hoarder. We do need our fishing rod though. And our woodcutter's axe. No, well, do we need the ancient Nordic pickaxe really? I mean, we're not on. I'll keep it because knowing me, I'll go back to Solstheim and then. Do we have any more dragon claws? I don't think we do. No, we don't. Okay, we'll move on. I think I might have just stood on my rabbit. Right, so our next location on our whistle-stop tour of Skyrim is Whiterun. If by some miracle this goldfish is still alive that we've been carrying for the last few weeks around Skyrim and Solstheim, we're about to make one young girl very happy. Got a bad feeling the fish isn't alive though, because it's starting to smell quite bad. Oh, wrong button. Did not mean to get off. Meant to press jump. There we go. Where is Mila? She's probably messing around in the town square, isn't she?
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know.
Ah, here she is.
You are my ally.
Come here.
I work with my mother to sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days, but hard work.
I heard that you'd like a pet goldfish. What do you think of this one? This dead one.
Could I keep him? Please?
No way, I just wanted you to see it. Sure, here you go.
You're the best. Thanks.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
Thank you.
Oh, look.
Here, this is for you.
Mr. Goldfish.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
And that completes Heart of Gold. Ask free about additional fishing bounties around Skyrim now. I'm going to see if we can sell anything actually while we're here to try and reduce our carry weight even further.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Oh no, there'll be nothing there because I've tried the blacksmith before, haven't I, in Raven Rock.
Divine smile on you, friend.
I do need to get a mammoth's tusk though for Isolde while we're here, so we'll do that as well. Do we have any potions we can sell you that we don't need? Probably don't really need that. Heavy armor skill, nope, definitely not. Fortify two-handed, we don't need. And we'll get rid of the ones that we made earlier. Walk on the surface of water for 60 seconds. I'm going to keep all of them. That's quite cool.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Where is Isolde? She's normally... Maybe she's in here.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
No, she's not. Sam Guavine is still here. So what I'm going to try and do... I wonder if I can steal it without being seen. Should probably save my game actually while we're here in case I get spotted. Everyone's like watching me. Can knock it down maybe, can we?
If it's work you're looking for, Hulda's the one to talk to.
Do you mind like going and sweeping somewhere else, Sadia?
Watch what you're doing.
I wonder actually, can we command her to pick it up?
Now.
Oh no, you can't command Serana, can you?
Food or drink, speak to Hulda.
What's in this chest? It's random items that we can take, but not a mammoth tusk. If we move it somewhere.
Mind your manners and pay your bills, and you'll always be welcome.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
I'm just going to take it in here. Just want to inspect it a bit closer. Nothing to see here. Here we go.
The security in Whiterun is terrible.
I love the Skyrim physics. If you can't see me, it didn't happen. Right, she should be... Ah, here she is.
No matter what else happens, the gods will always be grateful for everything.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
Here's your mammoth tusk.
Thank you. This should turn that old cat's gaze. Maybe I'll be able to become a caravaneer myself one day. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. Don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade.
No, I won't like that either. Right, I think now our next trip is... it's strange that it's not actually showing me where the Golden Saints are. I wonder if that's we've missed something here. Oh, it's because we've already done the Golden Saints, isn't it? The next one for us, it would take us to... Where does it take you to? Is it Solitude? You've got to discover it in Solitude, I think. We've done all of these. Yeah, they're all done for now. So we can take that one off. Weird that it's not ticked it off though. Yeah, maybe it does it. Maybe once we've done restoring order, balance of power disappears. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to get over to the Forsworn conspiracy, but we should maybe do these ones. Site of the ambush, investigate the ritual site, and then we'll speak to the Jarl of Falkreath as well. I think the ambush site is just out on the road, isn't it? Where the Western Watchtower is. Where is it? Ah, here. Oh no, we've got a the dark. Is that the Dark Brotherhood? Yeah. Right, Serana, where are you? Deal with this assassin. Oh, Serana, take him out. He's getting his ass kicked. Didn't even have to get off my horse. Amazing. Serana just absolutely destroyed this female Khajiit. As instructed, you are to eliminate and Pastor Rolf by any means necessary. The Black Sacrament has been performed. Somebody wants this poor fool dead. We've already received payment for the contract. Failure is not an option. Well, you failed, my friend. This is the site of the ambush. Kill or pickpocket the orc. I think we're just going to shoot him in the face, to be honest, with our bow. With a fire arrow. Oh, what should we... What do we say?
I'm warning you. Back off.
No, thank you.
Where'd you come from?
Doing some ice arrows now. Oh, nice. Nice shot. Smuggler's Ledger. Find the necromancers in Brittle Shin Pass. The arrow's like stuck into the side of this cart. We got mainly alchemy ingredients, it looks like. Troll fat. Various other things. Dead horse. Where do we leave Balder? Oh, he's up here. So now I think we can... Yeah, we need to go to Brittle Shin Pass. So we could either go to the... We'd probably easily go into the north side, to be honest, because of where we are. I think they are close to the south side when you get in there, but we'd have to go all the way around to get to the south side. Where is the pass actually? Is it just round this corner? I think it must be. I think this is it. This will be the Brittle Shin Pass. Yeah, North Brittle Shin Pass discovered. The Staff of Hasadoki is actually a bit of a pain in the hands of the necromancers. I can't quite remember what it does, but I remember it being really difficult to fight against, so you're best trying to take them out stealthily if you can. Nearly out of bolts.
Oh wow, this is gorgeous. I'm glad you're here with me.
Thought there was another skeleton there, but maybe he's above. I can hear the creaking of bones somewhere in the distance. Ah, there he is, a bone man. Oh no, we missed.
Where'd you come from?
Yeah, got him. Oh, there they are. Right, we'll try and kill her quickly if we can. Oh, these are bone arrows, that's because they do more damage. To use a staff. There we go. Got her down. Arcade the enemy. Black soul gem, common soul gem. That is an illusion book, I think. Ivara's notes. The journey from Olenfeld was long but worth the trip. We'll have a far easier time finding what we need to open the portal to the Soul Cairn. The pass is remote, and yet there are no shortage of travellers looking for a shortcut across the mountains. As such, we'll have plenty of blood and bone meal at our disposal, but we'll need void salts and soul gem fragments to complete the ritual. Lushak suggested we contact the local smugglers for help with the latter. She'd been in contact with one about the staff of Hasadoki. If the wizard truly bonded his soul to the stave, as the legends suggest, releasing him might provide a worthy offering to the ideal masters. In any case, adding the ingredients to the list should be an easy task. So then she has the staff of Hasadoki, which not useful for us, but really good for like mage play. It's got does loads of different things. So if the target dies within 60 seconds, it fills a soul gem. It knocks them back on impact, which is good. And then when you're not actually attacking, it creates a ward. So yeah, really useful for mages. Another weapon for our collection.
Another cave. I've spent enough time underground myself. You want to go in? I'm right behind you.
Right, which way should we do this? It probably makes sense to go via Falkreath and then up to here, wouldn't it? I would say. Although we do the Falkreath one, it's not going to empty our quest log for us, it's only going to add more in because we'll need to... The Falkreath one is where you have to help 3 people in the... in Falkreath Hold, and then when you do that you can purchase property, can't you? Right, we'll go via Falkreath because we can stop and sleep as well at the same time. Quite sinister, these woods, aren't they, at night time, especially in this fog. It's amazing how different it looks. I always think Falkreath looks in the daytime to the night time. Half Moon Mill for all your lumber needs, and the woman who works here is actually a vampire as well. You can see her stood over there. This way actually, isn't it? Directly south from our position. What's in there? Is that goldfish? Yeah, we'll grab one of them because we do need one for the fishing quest, don't we? Can't remember what other ones we need on that fishing quest. Pogfish, glassfish, and a carp. Alright, we'll stay at the inn and then we'll speak to the Jarl in the morning.
You're that one from the college. Heard about you.
Am I in the college? I guess I must be. Can't remember joining the college. Probably joined like 10 episodes ago or something.
Shore's bones. Handsome man in Falkreath.
Shore's bones.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink.
Valga, right.
I escaped fighting in Cyrodiil, only to have it track me down again in Skyrim.
Oh, that is a shame. I would like to rent a room, please.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
What's Serana doing?
Don't even think about it.
Oh, not this room. Here we are. Right, let's have some food. Leg of goat roast, we'll have that. Sleep, and then probably have another one in the morning. Right, what should we level up? Our health. We have a perk point. Don't think we need to put any more into damage dealing for now. I'm wondering whether we start to... We've not got anything in alchemy yet. Not got anything in enchanting. All these skills are still quite low. We need to spend some more gold on training. Smithing, I'm desperate to get to here. Maybe we'll hold on to the perk now rather than spending it. Spend it later.
Falkreath was once full of wonder.
Can I get you
Be
something?
mindful. My maid Tikla has been known to pass information to them.
Right, let's go speak to the Jarl. Who probably sent us this letter about 6 months ago.
Yes.
Jarl Sidgear. Serana, we like honestly. You are. What are you doing?
Good to see you. Finally, someone useful is around. Bolin speaks much about the war and the Stormcloaks, but he knows who provides.
I got your letter. I'm Imposter Raloff.
Ah, it's you. Yes, well, now we'll see if the stories about you are true. There's a group of bandits in my hold that I may have had a few discreet dealings with. The cut they were giving me was good at first, but now it's time to clean things up. Go and take care of it.
It will be done.
Good.
Kill the leader of Bile Gulch Mine.
Spare no one.
Hopefully it's nearby and we can do it en route to our other place. Lod resides in here, by the way, who we have a quest for, but like I said earlier, I'm going to leave that in case Daedric quests people vote for. Kill the leader of Bile Gulch Mine. Where is Bile Gulch Mine? Oh, it's all the way up there. Right. So maybe that's one we will do another time then, because I'm going to go this way. Investigate the ritual site. I feel like we've done quite a few quests today, but I also feel like we've not really made much dent because we just pick them up all the time, don't we? The Rising Dead. Let's go deal with some zombies. I know not everyone is a fan of Anniversary Edition. There's probably people that watch this Let's Play that don't actually have it. Which is obviously fine, like not everyone wants to buy it or will buy it. I think it's good value for money, to be honest, considering what it contains. I was a bit skeptical at first, and that's why I didn't get it straight away. It came out in, I think it was in November 2021. I didn't get it until July 2022. And that's considering that I absolutely love Skyrim as well. Oh, not this way. Yeah, I just held off. I just didn't really see the point, but the more I played it, the more I liked the content. The quest we're about to do, I would probably put in like bottom 3 things that is included, unless it has changed since the last time I did it. But I'm going to stick my neck on the line and say it probably hasn't. Die, you troll. Eat my flames. So I'll read the note again because you pick this up at like level 5. It's like one of the first things you get from the courier. I think it is called where is it? Is it anonymous letter? Yeah, someone please help. A group of necromancers are experimenting with conjuring zombies using ancient dangerous magic, which I fear will have unintended and irreversible consequences. I was expelled from their studies as their ambitions grew into folly against my warnings. They're performing a ritual to summon a large group of these foul, uncontrollable creatures as we speak in the southernmost area of Skyrim, and must be stopped before it's too late. So yeah, reading that I was like, wow, yeah, that is that's a really good quest, that, actually. But then it just doesn't. I don't know. I'll stop complaining about it and I'll let you see what you think of it. Bandits. Oh, it's the bandits from the that I usually come to this location right at the start when we leave Helgen. This is one of the first locations I come to, this bandit camp normally. It's interesting that we're back here. That means that just over this hill over there is the Talos Worship Shrine. Yeah, you exit the Helgen Cave just up here, don't you? Through there. So like this here, when you look out, is one of the very first pictures of outside Skyrim. You see one of the very first views, which is actually a pretty good view, to be honest, because you've got Bleak Falls Barrow in the distance there. It does look beautiful on a clear day. nearly there. Oh, gotta go a bit further south yet. Do we need to go round Helgen actually? Yeah, we do. Fort Newgrad discovered. Right, we're nearly there. It's just over this hill, isn't it, I think? Can we get round? Don't think we can go that way, it must be this way round. Right, it should just be down this path now. South Fringe Sanctum. Right, here they are. Look at the zombies. The zombies are here. I'm going to go park my horse somewhere else, actually, rather than ride it down into the... Let's go leave Balder up on this hill, and then we'll walk down. Right, where are the zombies? All down here. Should we face the zombies as the true Dragonborn? Come on, you zombies. They are quite hideous, aren't they? But I mean, it just felt like such a weird mod. At first I was like, oh yeah, zombies in Skyrim, that'll be amazing. Foul zombie. Mort flesh. Very nice. That's actually a ingredient, isn't it? So the necromancers clearly brought the zombies back to life, and then the zombies killed them. Which, I can't say I'm not surprised. Spell, tome, conjure, zombie. Which we will take. There's another one there. Necromage. Necromancer's Journal. So that's the quest completed. An apprentice of mine recently discovered an ancient tome in a forgotten cavern during a gathering expedition. This tome is like nothing I've seen in a very long time. I believe it's a conjuration spell of some sort, but I can't be certain. I'll need to spend some time deciphering this. It could be quite valuable to us. I've spent the last several weeks working tirelessly to decipher this ancient tome. It's just as I suspected, it is indeed a conjuration spell. However, the creature summoned is especially vicious, an undead zombie of wonderfully putrid potency that appears to be much more active in the late night hours. I'm not stopping now. I plan to create an even more powerful version of this spell. As Molag Bal is my witness, I shall have a zombie horde at my command before long. Nothing could have prepared me for the power I am about to wield. The whole of my training has been for this moment. Soon my apprentice and I shall perform a ritual the likes of which has not been seen in centuries, and bring forth an undead army, powerful and willing to do my bidding. Its power will radiate across Skyrim, bringing forth waves of undead from the darkness. The time is at hand. So yeah, it is... It clearly went well, didn't it? I mean... Yeah, they are quite hideous, these things, but... I don't know, it just feels... Oh, they really are quite grim, aren't they? This one's got like chunks of it missing. Yeah, I think if it was fleshed out more, I think I would enjoy it. Like if you did this section and then that took you to somewhere else where maybe you had to stop another group, and then maybe you found like a cavern where they were coming from, and you had to explore that. And then, you know, like it just had more steps to it and it was a bit more fleshed out. It just felt very like, I don't know, it just like a bit of a, it stuck out like a sore thumb and just felt a bit rushed and unfinished. I think at the time when it first came out it was like 500 credits potentially, which is like £5. So like buying it was like, afterwards you felt a bit like, is that it? Like, is that what I've got for that, for spending that? But yeah, anyway. Right, so I think we'll head back to some sort of civilization now. Probably go back towards Falkreath, maybe. Should we carry on going to Iverstead? We did have a quest in Iverstead, didn't we, that we could do? Was it explore Shroud Half Barrow? I might actually go towards Riften. We actually made any work on our on our quest log. Still quite a lot in there, isn't it? But I think a lot of it was stuff I said I was going to leave anyway and let people decide what we do. I feel like we have done a lot of, at least. We did Nordic Jewellery, Black Book, Final Descent, Guest for Dinner, Heart of Gold, Staff of Hasadoki, plus a few miscellaneous quests as well, didn't we? So What's happened here? Scavenger. Come here, you. Run away from me. Big coward. Bloodlet Throne. Oh wow, we really are in the deep depths of Skyrim now, aren't we? Kind of, we're further south than I thought we were. Let me get out of here. Should be able to get out of here, hopefully. Yes, there we go. Oh, we've come out on top of, is it Ancient Ascent? Should we kill a dragon? Let's kill this dragon and get this word wall. Right, Balder, you hide. Come and face me, dragon. Where's he landing? Oh, don't go over there. I hate it when they do this. Like try and get them to land so they fly off like somewhere completely random. It's actually just like completely disappeared, hasn't it? Right, we'll pick up the word wall and then kill him on the way down. Has he come back? Oh, here he is. What is he doing? Like, I've just got him to land. Right, now, third time lucky. Whoa. You see what you did to Balder then? I hope he's not just killed my horse. Where's Balder gone? Like, he seemed to like land here and knocked Balder like flying. That whole fight was like a bit of a car crash, to be honest. The dragon AI was like all over the place. I think it might have killed Balder. Animal allegiance. Cannot see our horse anywhere. Hopefully Balder will return to like a stable or something, or appear somewhere. Oh, that fell a bit further than I was wanting to then. Yeah, this is a surprise. You got wiped out. Where are we now? Near Falkreath. Like it says no soul gem large enough. I'm pretty sure we have grand soul gems. Not sure why they couldn't carry that soul. Who are you, courier? You got any mail for me?
Deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
No. We should nearly be back in Falkreath now. I'd quite like to go to one of the stores actually and try and sell some stuff. Right, where is the store? It's the one that's got like the nice brother, and then the brother is a bit like a bit of a racist and like really angry. So this, yeah, here, Grey Pine Goods.
Let me know if you see anything you like. You'll find my brothers Solaf and I are the only true Nords in Falkreath.
Yeah, this guy Boland, very angry. Solaf is a bit more chilled out.
Well met. Unlike my brother, I've no dislike of strangers. Met lots of them while I was a Stormcloak.
Yeah. What have you got for sale?
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
What can we give you? Scrolls, definitely. And gems. I'll do. Better than nothing, I guess. Still trying to get rid of all these gems that we picked up.
Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it.
Can't believe we've lost our horse, even if it's only going to be temporarily. What am I doing? I need to eat. Let's have some soup. There we go. Right, I'm going to pause this episode here now, guys. So yeah, as I say, I'll be getting the vote up on the channel very soon, and then you can all decide on what we do next, starting in episode 21. So as always, I am Mike the Gaming Dad, and I will see you next time.